Hello everybody, Soloist here, and I have been up since 4:30 a.m. working the longest day of my life, but that won't stop me whenever one of the biggest things in One Piece has happened today. We got hit with a ban list, and I want to make a video talking about this really quick. It might be a little bit of a short one, but we have a new ban list. It's a little smaller than last time, but bigger in a lot of ways. RP Law and Enies Lobby is actually banned. I didn't call Enies Lobby getting banned, but it makes perfect sense why. It's a 2-cost searcher that just minuses 2 costs for free every single turn. I mean, with leader ability, that's 3 costs for no Dawn every single turn. That's a little crazy. So it makes sense that Enies Lobby got hit. But RP Law makes perfect sense. I hate to say this, but good. Like, really, really good that he got... RP Law's mechanic of bottom decking just feels like it fits in so awkwardly in the card game at this moment, when bottom decking really destroys a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards that cannot be KO'd, like the Sabo effect comes out and makes it to where nothing can be KO'd when he's out, but bottom decking doesn't apply to that, right? So cards like Gravity Blade still get away with it. There's a lot of people wanting Gravity Blade banned, but I personally don't think so. That's 7 Dawn to do that. That's like your whole turn. But and having that on a leader able to do every single turn for such a minuscule penalty of Dawn -3, which is actually really beneficial to Law because he has so many things he can shove out for 4. It's just, it was a leader waiting to be banned. And I was a big advocate for banning him and not banning Black Maria. I was a huge advocate for not banning Black Maria because Black Maria makes decks like Kaido actually maybe a little bit viable in 08. And I've been having a lot of fun testing OP08 Kaido, by the way. So I think banning RP Law and not Black Maria was the play. You call me wrong on that. Maybe Bandai agrees with me though. So I also thought they would maybe leader restrict Moria, because a lot of people wanted Moria banned, which I can see. A black card that powerful being playable in every black deck is crazy, but he's not banned. Everybody can still play him. So what I'm seeing here is that Lucci got hit pretty bad. Lucci players are not unplayable, but you guys are gonna have to change the way you play your game completely. So I can see Lucci players, they're all gonna be adding Ice Age back to their hand to get that very cheap -5, -6 with leader ability, and playing around that a lot more. They're gonna have to fit Ice Age back in and maybe a few other things. I don't know, I'm not a Lucci player, but you all will figure it out. I think you all will be fine. Physically, red purple Law players, you're dead. Like, I'm sorry, we'll be holding a funeral. You're dead. Sorry, not good riddance. Like, well, sayonara. Like, we'll miss you. You'll be missed. You played very well. You won a lot of games, but you're dead. Like, it's just dead. It's a dead deck. You can't play it anymore. Will come September 1st. So that's unfortunate. I've been to very few tournaments, and I have actually a perfect win record against RP Law. Granted, that was one tournament that I only faced 2 RP Laws, but I still beat them both. They probably drew very bad. Actually, one of them did, and he just made a questionable play at the end where he attacked with Shiraya. But yeah, he was a problem. He was reigning supreme. He was most of the leaders played at tournaments. And in my opinion, he just wasn't very interesting to watch. So I think this is going to be very good for the meta of the game. I don't know what this is going to help. I think it's going to help Pudding, maybe. Reiju is probably going to do pretty good in this new meta without him. And pretty much any deck that was folding under the constant removal pressure of RP Law is finally going to start doing good, which I think is a good thing for the game. I think anytime you have something that dominant of a force, that it's a good thing to remove it. Now, it's nowhere near on the level, but like, remember back, if you're a Smash Bros player or watcher, remember back to Smash 4 when Bayonetta came out. The RP Law was nowhere near the level of Bayonetta, but Bayonetta reigned supreme. Just a completely broken character in a game that was not prepared to have a character like that. Kind of like Meta Knight and Brawl too. RP Law wasn't quite like that, but it makes it a little bit more easy to understand. I feel like his leader ability didn't fit into how the game played and how every other leader played. So, RP Law really felt like he was playing his own game. Kind of like Nami, but Nami didn't get any hits at all. Nami, unironically, Nami might be the best deck in 07. It's the verdict's out there, but I think she's pretty daggone good, but she's not been hit. Anyway, just like when Sakazuki got banned, this is the best part of the video, by the way. This is the best part. RP Law players, it sucks enough that your leader died. I'm sorry, he's dead. Like, Shambles is dead. No more. You're in shambles. That was good. But you got a new leader. And it's horrible. Like, I've wrapped my mind around it all day. Any free time I've had today, I've thought, what could you possibly use this for? And I feel like it's one tidbit away from being decently playable. But in my eyes, it's god-awful. So Copium Leader, very, very accurate take. Once per turn, 3 Dawn minus K. So that is just like the other leader. Bottom one of your characters. Your characters, RP Law players, you get a taste of your own medicine this time. Do it to yourself. With 3k power or more, so it's a little easier to do, or more. It used to be less, now it's more. Play a 4 cost or less Heart Pirates character. Heart Pirates, it's now leader locked. So here's what I think. I don't think it would have fixed it if you had kept the leader the exact same and locked the ability to just Heart Pirates. That would not have fixed it. That was very aggressive and powerful in Law, but what was, I feel like, most annoying was just having something removed every single turn. Like, I felt like you could not win against Red Purple Law if you didn't play multiple characters. Like, I did really good with Uta because I could Brook into something, or I could Luffy into Brook into something, and I would never play a character unless I could do that. And that's the only way I was able to win. So that was the ability we needed to get rid of. So the Heart Pirates thing sucks, but the fact that you have to bottom deck one of your characters to do it is crazy. So immediately I thought, okay, so we're gonna be thinking about strong characters that have good on plays that we can maybe play every turn and then bottom deck. Oh, there it is. You remember, it's bottom deck, not return to hand. If this was return to hand, we might be able to play with something. This might actually have had some juice to it and kept the leader alive. But no, it was bottom deck. You gotta get rid of it. You can't play it again. You're not getting to the bottom of that deck, buddy. You're putting it back down there and you ain't playing it. So you're getting rid of a card for the whole game to use this leader ability, which automatically makes it not strong enough to use. Playing a 4 costs or less Heart Pirates character, there's no Heart Pirates character that are red or purple in print right now that are worth something like that, in my opinion. So what you have now is just aggressive turns where you can lay down like a Kid Killer, you can throw out a 7k, lay down another thing with Rush, throw out something, then attack with something you have out on field, Dawn -3, get rid of that thing you had on field, and then play out another thing with Rush, a Heart Pirates. Are there even any Heart Pirates characters with Rush? That's the thing, I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I don't think so. But if there is, just let me know in the comments. That would be the only thing I was thinking of. But even then, it's unplayable. It's bad. Like, it's just bad. It's a bad leader, a really bad leader. Bandai has this thing where they ban their super strong leaders and then replace it with a really bad version of it. At least the Sakazuki one, which if you don't remember, if I remember off the top of my head, it's trash a Navy card from your hand and give one of your opponents -1 cost. So you're milling and you're minusing cost. So nowhere near as good as the original Sakazuki, but still pretty daggone good, right? Well, I wouldn't even say pretty daggone good. Playable. This is borderline unplayable. Are there going to be people that cook with it and play really well? Obviously. Just the same way that I cook and play really well with Magellan. You're on the same level as Magellan now, guys. Hey, if you cook with him and play good, I respect it. I respect it. Everyone knows I'm a Magellan meat rider. I love Magellan. He's my goat. But no, this is just kind of sad, honestly. A little bit disrespectful. Like, just get rid of the leader. Don't give me a reminder of him. That's so bad. And it doesn't help that the art on this card, you can't really see if I do that with the way I have this frame, but it's so much cooler than the other one, man. Like, this one, that one is so much cooler. So it's a real shame that it got hit this hard, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's gonna be better for the game. RP Law players, pick up, I don't know, another removal deck or something. Play Dofi, go Gravity Blade things, have fun. But one thing from this ban is that, you know, Lucci and RP Law were easily the best decks in the game, and Lucci got nerfed, not destroyed. Law players got taken out back and shot in the back of the head. Like, you're done. You can't play him anymore. You got to pick something else. Black Yellow Luffy remained untouched. which means Black Yellow Luffy is probably going to skyrocket in the meta. But we never know. There may be some decks that rise now that really lost against Red Purple Law that maybe wallop all over Black Yellow Luffy. I leave it up to the creativity of the community. This is one of the most creative communities I've ever been a part of, so you guys will figure out something that I'm sure will be absolutely fantastic. But that is the ban. I didn't make a ban prediction video because I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't really have a sound prediction. I made a tweet. Let me see if I can't find it. I made a tweet. Ban list prediction. I'm right. RP Law banned. I was right about that. Black Maria leader locked the Animal Kingdom Pirates. I was just so paranoid about Black Maria that I was just freaking out. And then Gecko Moria banned. I really actually said Gecko Moria be banned. Oh, wow. Quote me. I will quote you until you're wrong. See, I just kind of put out word vomit. Like, I didn't know what I was talking about. But I see from the last 2 bans, I'm noticing that they're not really doing things like leader locked or things like that. It's just very straightforward. It's banned or it's not banned. It's not like you can only have 1 of these per deck or 2 of these per deck. Maybe in the future it will be, but so far it's just very straightforward. You're banned or you're not banned. So I think predictions need to lean that way a little bit more from now on. Correct me if I'm wrong, and hey, I've only been around for 2 bans, so maybe there's been a ban before that. I'm just now realizing that is like that. I know Moby Dick was banned forever and it's still banned. That's for good reason. That's a crazy card. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it seems pretty straightforward. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts? Are you happy that RP Law has been taken out to pasture and put out of his misery? Or are you happy that we're out of our misery? I had a friend at Locals that completely quit the game because of RP Law, and messaging with him today is just like fireworks. He's rejoicing. He's so happy that RP Law is banned. So we're gonna have to just see about it. I don't know. I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna love the game either way. But what are your thoughts? You think this is a good thing? You think good riddance RP Law, we're gonna have the best time ever and we're just gonna play the game? Or do you think, no, I mained RP Law, I miss him, I want him back? And you're valid to think that. I mean, honestly, heck fire. If Magellan ever got banned, I'd feel the same way. But Magellan's not an S tier. He's probably like an F tier, but he's very fun. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. You've been doing that a lot here lately. Thank you. I appreciate excuse me. I appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'm gonna be releasing a few OP07 deck profiles, maybe a little bit before OP07 ends here. Been doing a lot of 08 content. I like 08 a lot better if you can't tell. Anyway, that's it for me. See ya.